What's up, guys? I've got 3 packages of collections from actually 3 different countries, which is kind of crazy. And I also want to talk some Black Friday and Q4. So let's dive right in. Let's start with this one. This is the one from the United States. I think this one is the Netherlands and this one is Canada. So kind of awesome.
Nice. And then something a little scary happened with this one.
Yeah, it says received in damaged condition right here, but hopefully it's okay. So these are 3 collections that were submitted to us on our website or by somebody that texted us. So we have a text number down below, text sell to it if you want to sell us something. That'll be a great way to do it. Looks like we got an NES Classic in here. I think it's inside of this case though.
I do like how they made these cases.
Yeah, these are, oh yeah, that's so satisfying. Love that. So NES Classic, here's an NES top loader. Right there, which these are great. They do load games better, but the downside, they don't have like AV out. So it is like RF adapter only, which not ideal these days. Also got a SNES Classic.
Nice.
Nothing but nice stuff so far.
What's in there?
There's the controller RF for the top loader. And then we have, looks like some extension cables for the SNES Classic. And we got some games. Ooh, there's some good ones in here. Oh, dang. Ooh. DuckTales 2. Woo. Return of the Batman. Return of the Joker, Batman.
I love that art. It's probably one of my favorite NES arts.
And I'll tell you, that game is like very difficult to find with a nice label. For some reason.
Yeah, why are they
like
all like
torn?
yucky or like they look like they've been water damaged or they've had oil rubbed on them? Like the adhesive just bleeds through the yellow, it looks like.
But this one looks pretty good, so
Yeah.
definitely happy about that.
SNES and NES collection we just got recently.
Yeah.
Same guy.
More stuff from the same person.
Yeah.
Love it. Chippendale Rescue Rangers. This is the
Nice.
first one. Gunsmoke. Darkwing Duck is a really nice uncommon game as well. And then the Jetsons.
Yeah.
Sweet Mercy. And that is in great condition. Huh?
Somehow we had another one.
Yeah, this is the second Jetsons from the same. This one's in better shape, so glad to get that one. Okay, well that was a small collection that packed a punch.
Yeah, interesting. But on
First
the topic
question?
on the topic of Black Friday, where are the best places to source?
Okay.
And is this kind of the only time you should be sourcing during Q4?
Yeah, that's a good question. For me, like Black Friday historically has been a huge way for me to get inventory. So I definitely have a lot of thoughts on like what's worked best for me in the past. The main thing for me is retro game stores. Like if they're doing a sale, and especially if they're like a reseller friendly retro game store and it's some, you know the managers, you know the owners, you're cool with them, that is like best case scenario. So the main thing that I'm gonna do is go to Second Chance Games in Portage with Lou. You guys have seen Lou on both channels, I think. He's the manager of the store and is very pro making as big of a sale as possible, which is definitely where I want to come in, but they're doing a pretty good sale. I think it's like 20% off basically across the board. And they still have buy 5, get the 6 free and all these things. And that's going to be my main strategy. There's a few reasons for this because one, like retro games are hard for like other places to source at scale. So comparing this to like Walmart or Target that's doing these deals for sealed games that anybody in the entire country can get, those things have to be sold immediately or the price is going to drive down because everybody else got the deal too. So there's a lot more risk in those, even though they'll be fast sellers. But if you're going for retro games that are kind of unique to whatever retro store you're at and they're on sale, that's going to be like a lot safer and the prices will probably even rise instead of drop at Black Friday or afterwards. So
Supply and demand, baby.
that's right. GameStop also can do sales. Historically, they've done some pretty awesome sales on their retro stuff, so definitely we will be tracking that if they have buy 2, get 1 free, which they've done in the past.
A lot of people in our Discord keep track of that, and there's lots of posts, so if you want leads for especially this time, definitely consider joining the Discord.
Yeah, we'll definitely be tracking that and posting if stuff pops up. I'm not going to be buying a whole bunch of it because we do get a lot of inventory and collections and buy lists and stuff, but I'd probably buy a little bit because it's always fun getting the deals.
Now, as you open up this one, you mentioned something that I think is also important: selling quick around this time. What does that look like from the time you get in inventory, maybe in bulk, to the time it should be out during Q4?
Yeah, I mean, it is absolutely imperative to, like, especially if you're getting stuff at Black Friday, you got to get it listed like same day or next day. Cyber Monday is usually the biggest day of the year for our business, so the Monday after Black Friday. But that entire week until December 20th, 17th, whatever it is, where you can get guaranteed shipping in time for Christmas, like such an important time to have things listed. So there is a shift of where your time goes or where it should go, and for us, like, we really try to consolidate the sourcing down so that almost all the time can be selling. And that's actually been something we're trying to do like year round. Like, how can you consolidate the sourcing end so that you can focus more of your time on selling, because that's when the profit is generated, right? So big collection buys, big connections, working your way up the levels of sourcing. Let us know if you want us to do an updated video on the levels of sourcing. And
I got a good idea for that, yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited about that one. We have 5 levels of sourcing that we talk about, and it is huge to grow your business to go up the levels. We can dive into that more in a future video. But wait, we got to shout out our channel sponsor, XYAB. Almost everything in these bins that we use to complete our systems, sell them off, is from XYAB. You can get $50 off your first order of 100 or more. If you're a business that's selling video games, you definitely want to check them out and work with them. You will not regret it. Super fast shipping, super nice quality, great people to work with. Check them out, link down below. Again, I don't know what this stuff is. Alpal sealed the deals, so we have agreed upon rates that we came up with as a team, and Alpal kind of manages it. So a lot of times if you're reaching out on our website, you're getting Alpal. So he does a great job with that. Definitely send him some collections to sell. He'd love to make something happen.
He's good at that. He's probably the best money spender this business has.
I love spending money.
He loves spending money. Mario and Luigi, partners in time. So we got some DS games. Ooh,
Nice.
Castlevania, Dawn of Sorrow.
Nice.
Portrait of Ruin.
Ooh,
Is that the trifecta? Let's
Yeah.
go. That is nice. These are small collections that are really just quality stuff. What is in this? Oh,
Whoa.
that's legit.
I didn't think that
It's
would
like
be in there.
like a custom case.
Yeah.
That's sweet. All right, so Game Boy Micro. I'm trying to see if this is US or what.
It's in English.
Yes, USA. Yeah, USA is the only English-speaking country. So.
That's right.
It looks like it's more handheld. Game Boy games. Let's see what we got.
Ooh.
It's like Christmas.
Wow. Look at that.
Oh, that's a nice one. Myland Secret Castle, Tasmania, Humans, Speedball 2,
It's just Pokemon Silver.
Pokemon Silver, Faceless Game, Pokemon Red, Faceless
I
Game.
think that's Pokemon Yellow, but
Oh, you could be right. Oh, Tail of the Gator, I think, is a pretty expensive one, actually. There's another spree, and these might actually have value, too, which is funny. And then Maru's Mission and Star Wars. What do we got in the next one? This one has a bunch.
whoa. Ooh, Legend of River King.
That's a good one.
What the heck is this? Bill and Ted's Excellent something adventure.
There you go. Bionic Commando. That's a nice one.
Ooh,
Conker's Pocket Tales.
Star Saver.
Star Saver, the Taito game. Battle Bowl, Final Fantasy Legend 3. There's Ninja Boy. Flip Full. It's funny because we just got, not too long ago, a complete original Game Boy collection. Which is, so all of these we have seen, even though previously I had not seen a lot of
Yeah,
them.
nail and scale.
Crystal Quest,
What's that?
Dragon Warrior 1 and 2.
Cool.
And then a GBA, Banjo, Kazooie. This is a big piece right here.
Is it? Oh, it's a Game Boy Light.
Game Boy Light.
It's like a color, except not.
It's like a Game Boy Pocket.
Oh,
Yeah. So it is a.
My statement stands true.
I mean, it is a backlit
Oh,
or.
so it's like a Game Boy Advance.
But not.
But not.
Correct. It's technically a
That's
PS5,
true.
but not.
That's true. But yeah, this was the first lit screen, Japanese exclusive, the Game Boy Light that we didn't get in the States for some reason, but it came out after the Pocket, I believe, and it was a much better version. This is the one, I've had one like this in my collection for the longest time. This one I think is in better shape than mine.
I think this one is in, yours is pretty darn scratched.
Yeah. They're tough to find. I don't think they sold that much in Japan only, so.
Is it the light up screen, or the light screen didn't come back until the SP?
Yeah. The SP. The SP was the first one we got in the States. Like,
Yeah.
I was using the Nyko worm light on my Game Boy Advance and Game Boy Color and Game Boy Pocket. Man, it took them so long to get that right. We didn't point out.
Kirby Tilt and Tumble.
Yeah.
That's a fun one.
Okay.
So this is Game Gear and, ooh.
Itchy and Scratchy. I think this is a top 50.
Yeah, but
most
there's
expensive.
there's another really expensive one I
right
see
here.
right away.
There you go.
You weren't able to test before.
Knight's Quest. Very sun faded.
Very faded, yeah. Nice. Yep, there's another big one. Ninja Taro.
What's that? Oh.
Azure Dreams for the Game Boy Color, and then Fish Dude.
Oh, that's
a top.
we got to test that one.
Yeah, that's a big one.
And then just some Game Gear games.
Yep. Don't really
crazy.
care about those.
Oh, there's a whole bag of them right here, so.
All right. We'll dump these. That one's cool, actually. Dang,
Oh,
Dragon
that is.
Crystal.
All right. We were, okay.
Game Boy Color. Commander Keen. Haven't really seen that one. Ooh, Ninja Gaiden. Pretty
didn't know-
uncommon, actually.
Yeah, I didn't
that
know they
one's
made
uncommon,
that.
too. Okay, so there's some nice Game Gear games. Dang.
We take it back. Sorry, guys.
Halley Wars. Chuck Rocky, see that one more often. See Power Rangers. Donald Duck. That's actually kind of cool. James Bond. Yeah, these are cool Game Gear games.
Ooh.
And the Game Boy camera, which is a crazy accessory that existed.
No, we got a selfie with somebody on a Game Boy camera.
At a convention? Yeah. That's great.
Like, let me get a picture with you guys. And then plugs in, I think it was this same color, Game Boy camera to an analog pocket.
Wow. That's a baller way to get a
Every time I
picture.
test them, I take a picture of myself and leave it.
That's great. So if you've ever bought a Game Boy camera from us,
There's a picture of Matt.
that's awesome. All right, Pokemon Pinball and Leaf Green,
Nice.
which we are still paying very well for on our buy list. And then, this is cool right here. This is going in my collection.
Really?
A blue and silver Game Boy Micro. This did not come out in the U.S., I don't think.
Looks like PAL with the CE.
Yeah. So probably European.
Do they speak English there?
Je ne sais pas de typical.
Oh.
We'll never know. All right. That was awesome.
Yeah, that
Handheld
was
collection.
That packed a much bigger punch than I thought.
Yeah, I liked that a lot. Okay, this one is from Canada, so we'll get to this one last, but before, let's do another question.
Next question for you. What kind of Black Friday deal are we doing for our buy list?
For our Black Friday promo, this is what we're doing. We actually have a really, really big news. Over, how many games did we add?
It's over 500 items.
So we added over 500 items to our buy list, which is even bigger than the amount of items we added when we first launched it.
Yeah.
So it has more than doubled since the beginning, including 75 PS3, 50 PS4, 80 Wii, 45 3DS, 8 DS, 15 N64, 85 360, 57 OG Xbox, 41 PS2, 22 GBA. PS4, those are all new. We never had PS4 before.
We're also launching every single DS and 3DS game has a loose offering now.
That is a big one. So we are buying loose 3DS and DS in addition to complete. There's two different offerings on the buy list. You gotta check it out. Because another thing we're doing is 100%. From now until the 29th, Black Friday, we're paying 100% again on Pokemon for GBA, Game Boy Original, Game Boy Color, and N64.
We heard you guys loud and clear. We'll bring it back for just a little
Back
bit.
by popular demand. Many of you have asked if we were bringing it back. It is very limited. This is a seasonal offering, so you got to capitalize right now. As long as you ship it by the 29th, those 100% offerings will apply. But then everything else, there's going to be so many new things that you can send off. We're paying 100% on a lot of stuff, 80% on a lot of stuff, so we're paying really well across the board, and there's a lot of things that I think will make sense for your business. So check it out. Text our number down below to get our buy list, or we'll just link it down below too. A couple options for you to get it, and send us a bunch of games. We are ready for you. Okay, so this one is a unique package. And we have like, I think we got this stuff to try out for Buy It Nows and whatnot. I don't know the story of their business, but these are sweet.
Whoa. What
These
the heck?
Kirby hats. So they're BioWorld Kirby hats, which are legit. And then we have, what is this? Is this Jigglypuff?
Whoa.
Love that too.
That's fun.
So these will all be in our whatnot Buy It Nows for, I think, good deals. I think we worked out a pretty good deal with this individual. Looks like there's some random throw-ins of some kind. What are these?
These Zelda hats.
Nice.
That's
Zelda
cool.
hats. Love it. Then
Maybe
we
we'll
got
give a couple
some-
away as well.
Oh yeah, that's a great idea. Let's give away like one of each.
Okay.
The Hi-Hat Cafe, that's a cool Pikachu, Detective Pikachu hat. Got more Zelda. Is that Breath of the Wild? Yeah.
That's
That's
cool.
legit.
And then-
Pokemon.
Ooh, more like Pikachu and
And a plush.
are those Eevee hats?
Some
Sonic
socks.
socks. Matt, you can finally run fast. They're Sonic socks.
You can finally run fast. There you go. And the Eevee hat. There's a youth size Pokemon hat and good Christmas gifts right here. That will be pretty cheap. I don't know what we paid. I think it was a good solid deal to where we could put them
At
for a good
least
solid
10.
deal in our Buy It Now. At least $10 for the whole box.
So come eBay time for Q4, you're selling on eBay. Out of all of this stuff, what are you prioritizing listing first? And are you doing any kind of special promotions for Q4?
Yeah.
What's your strategy?
Well, there's a couple things, and so a lot of these things we do in our Discord challenges. But one that I would recommend would be doing a great eBay reset, which we have the instructions in our Discord exactly how to do it. But basically, you're taking everything down and relisting everything just to get a fresh algorithmic hit on the account. eBay likes activity. So you get more impressions if you do more activity. That's pretty much how it works. Listing consistently every day is huge. The same number of games, but like try to up your daily limit as much as you can. Start with the games, the stuff that's easy to list quickly. That's what I would do, especially the high dollar stuff if you have it in your death pile.
So we'd probably start with like DuckTales 2,
Yes. Woo.
the top loader, and maybe some of those Game Boy games.
Exactly. And yeah, so that's what I would do. Focus on the easy to list stuff, but like get rid of your death pile. Consolidate sourcing as much as possible.
What should you do with offers? Do you hold out? Do you accept every offer you get? Like, what's kind of the strategy there?
Yeah, I mean, I think historically for us, like if you get an offer on something quick, probably should usually take it if it's a good offer. I think that boosts your store if stuff is selling and you're taking offers and all these things. But at minimum, you need to respond to it and counter. Don't just leave it hanging. Again, the activity, the quick responses to messages, offers, anything, algorithmically helps you out on eBay. So
we have a lot more details.
we have a ton of these details in our challenges and stuff. So it's huge. Just be active, kill it. I mean, there's tons and tons of people ready to buy, looking for good stuff. And video games is a great category to be in for that because Christmas presents and like toys, anything like that, does extremely well during Q4. So hopefully you guys go out there and get it. Hustle hard, make it happen. Let us know what's working best for you, and we'll see you on the next one.